What's up, guys? Welcome to tonight's stream. I am going to be playing how did I play 3 minutes of this game if the game, I guess maybe when I was downloading it, but I have to, because I know sometimes Steam is like that. When you download a game, it's like you are playing it. It's a weird way of explaining it. Where's my controller at? It's too late for this. Where's the cord? Okay, there we go. But yeah, I am playing a new game tonight called RaceLeague. I don't think it's like it's new, but it's new to me, and I am curious about it because it does look pretty. It looks pretty good. Dang it! Got to move this over. Okay. Oh. All right, let's leave that. Wait. Chat online times. I mean, I guess. Oh, dang. That'd be messed up if I can't use my controller. Hopefully I can, but let's just overall see. Profile change logs. Let's just drive. Do some practice stuff. Cause I ain't never played this game before, so I don't know. Let's just do some simple stuff. I'm not asking to do no over-the-top racing. But yeah, I've been seeing like things in videos of this game, and I'm like, it looked cool. Just curious to see how it's gonna play. Hopefully, you know, trailer don't say one thing and then the game says another. I don't like when games do that. I don't like when games are all like, oh, let's have it where it looks all fun, but it's, you know, it's on some weird stuff. So you can't. Bro, what kind of game is this where you can't use a controller? I mean, come on now. Most video games have it where you can use a controller. It's like you can't do that to a person. That's what I'm doing. Like I mean, what more? That's exactly what I'm using. Like, what? Okay, so pause works. Bro, come on now. Alright, hold on for a second. Let me actually go and get another controller. You would think that it shouldn't matter. It's overall, you know, it has Xbox buttons on it, but there is another controller that I got. It says Xbox Elite controller. I'm hoping that would work. But if not, then yeah, bro. I don't know if I'll be playing this game. That's PlayStation. Where's my Xbox? There we go. And it's not charged. That's just weird, man. It's like, come on, bro. Like, a controller should work. It shouldn't matter what kind of controller it is. It should just overall work. Yeah, it's like it's not working. And that's something that I don't understand. I'm not asking for it to. It won't even like. That's so weird. It's like you can't even drive with the keyboard. So it's like, fam, how am I supposed to play this game if the car can't drive? it literally shows controller support. So it's like, fam, I mean, I'm not doing nothing wrong. So it's like, how is this? Yeah, that's weird. I'm not gonna play a game where it's like I can't even use the mouse and keyboard. That's just weird. I don't know what's up with that, but nah, game looks fun, and it's just I hate when crap like that happens. It's like I'm trying to play a game. I don't get how. Purchase August 4th, 2022. I bought this game already. I do not remember buying this game in 2022. That's probably the reason why I got rid of it, because they ain't got no controller. Controller doesn't work. I wish Steam had it where it like showed that like you got your money back for a game, because I'm telling you right now, like I wouldn't have bought this game again if I already had seen that I had got my money back for it. But it's like that the controller it don't work. So it's like that's something where it's like, talking to the developer, it's like, fam, I mean, if you gonna release a game, at least have it where the controller work. It's like, then got my hopes all high for this game. I'm out here watching videos on it just to have it where it's like nothing works. Like, that's not cool, bruh. That's not cool to sit here and have it where it's like a game, and it's like any racing game that exists, it's gonna have it where you're gonna be using your controller. I don't know not one racing game that I played where I couldn't use a controller. You're either using a controller, a regular just old-fashioned controller, or a steering wheel controller. One of the two. Ain't no in-betweens. And ain't no such thing as the controller not gonna be working. I just find that crazy. Spend $20 on a game just to have it where the controller don't work. Like, that's not gonna make me want to continue playing the game and try to figure out what's wrong. I'm like, that's on the developer. It's like, I ain't trying to be I mean, if it's one person working on the game, then yeah, I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to consult with some people, cause like, I'm trying to like understand that. I'm trying to be respectful. I ain't trying to say no disrespectful things, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I mean, how would you feel? You play a game, you got your hopes all high, you've been looking at this game pretty much a good portion of the day, just to have it where the controller don't even work on it. I don't like stuff like that, man. I don't like having it where it's like, you sit here paying attention to a game the whole day just to have it where you can't even play it because of the one thing that's gonna period. It's like, bro, I don't buy games to not play them. That's weird. That's some weird stuff. I don't know what's up with that, but that's crazy. I ain't never played a game where the controls didn't work, and it's like, fam, that's literally what you're supposed to be using when you're playing a video game. You're using the controls. Like, I don't know if that's a glitch. I don't know what that's all about, but that's weird. happened? 70 point. Did it like what? I mean, is it the? They had to hold on. That's weird. I mean, you out here distracting me, trying to cause me. It's like I feel like Xbox know that I'm playing the old Forzas, and so they're all like, "Oh, let's just have some messages pop up and distract them." Like, how dare you play the old Forzas and not play the new ones? I'm like, bruh, I done played and beat the new ones. I done beat Forza Horizon 5, and I done beat the new Forza Motorsport. So it's like I'm going back and I'm, you know, just trying to collect the achievements, beat the older ones. That would be insane, though. I should, like, because Forza Motorsport, I mean, they got, like, that weekly, like, or not seasonal, but yeah, it's like a weekly thing to just get new cars. I don't count that. Like, all the, like, main races that don't disappear, those are the ones that I count. I don't get why they even have, like, that weekly thing. They should just have it where it's just there automatic. So at least, like, you come back and then you play and you ain't got to start all over. I don't get why they did that. That's just a weird thing that they did with Forza. Obviously, you know, you want people to be playing the game for a long period of time, regardless of when they're playing it. I'd rather have it where a person comes back to a lot of content than to come back and they got to start things all over again. You know, it'd be so messed up one day, and I could see them actually doing that, is them having it where I can't play these Forzas no more. Eventually, I feel like Microsoft is going to do some weird stuff like that. They're going to be like, oh, well, we want people to play our newer games, so therefore, all the old Xbox One games that don't have, like, the Xbox Series X and S emblem at the corner, they will no longer be playable on the Xbox Series X and S. They do that. I'm like I said, I know with PlayStation, I know with them, and it's the same with Xbox. They need to have it where you can play the old games. Because to me, that just don't make no sense, where it's like, you guys got all these old games that you know people be going back and playing. And the only way for us to play them is if we have the old consoles. I guarantee and I promise you that's what's going to happen. And then I'm going to have to go out and get me an Xbox One. And I know I don't want to go out and get me no Xbox One, but I can see that that's what the situation is going to be. They already did it with Xbox, the OG Xbox. They got like a gang of games that you can't play. And they did it with the 360, so it'd be in a matter of time before they do it with the Xbox One. Oh, this Xbox One game is no longer supported on the Xbox Series X. I honestly feel like they, like, them, like, executives or just whoever it is that's, like, them higher-ups in the gaming world, they don't want people to play video games no more. At least, like, go out and get new consoles, because it just seems like they just coming out, like, it's like one thing after another of them taking away something from the consoles. Like, oh, we'll make it seem like that, you know, we're changing the game by making somewhat faster loading screens and better graphics, but other than that, yeah, we're going to take away all these other dope features and dope things you can do with games. feel like I could knock out this series. I should have leveled up because I remember I was close to leveling up. Yup. And of course, I'm gonna take the car. I thought they had us racing at like an amusement park. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, how is that? How are we gonna be racing throughout Disneyland? Looked like an amusement park. I just saw that bridge like thing and it just looked like a roller coaster. Probably is a roller coaster. I just can't really tell, but it looked like one. If it's not one. I like how in this game, like, it just, it's AIs that I'm going up against. Dang, I knew I was gonna make that turn. It's AIs that I'm going up against, but it's like, they got me, like, literally racing, like, friends from my childhood. They got me racing, like, other, like, outside of, like, the childhood friends. They got me just racing other friends. I didn't even see like the red line. Like that's just how you, like I just get locked in on the road and I'm like, man, it just looks so nice. I got locked in on this race. I'm still salty at the fact that I couldn't play that RaceLeague game. And then the fact that I must have played it back in 2022. And that's why I saw like the total play minutes played, and it was 3 minutes. And I'm like, it had to have been when I was downloading the game, because it seemed like that's how long it took. But I guess I played it back then, and it had to have been the same situation where it's like the controller didn't work, and it's like I unplugged up 3 different controllers, and they all don't work. And I remember back like in 2022, like I used a wired controller, so technically I used 3 controllers for that game, and none of them worked. And then I used the mouse and keyboard, and the only thing that I could do was turn. That's crazy. Like to whoever that developer is, it's like, fam, you gotta understand that most people that's gonna be playing a racing game, they're gonna be using a controller or a steering wheel controller. I don't know what he uses, he or she, whoever. I don't know what they use to play that game. But everybody else is going to be using the controller. I just find that crazy where it's like I plugged up 2 different controllers and I used my mouse and keyboard. That car wasn't moving for nothing. You go through the settings and you're thinking like, oh, okay, I could just change up some stuff there. It still don't do nothing. Watch, 2 more years is gonna pass. I'm gonna notice that game again and be like, well, let me just go ahead and play this game and see what it's all about. Because I'm trying to think, like, I don't even remember, I had to have, like, posted a stream. I don't even remember posting this stream. If I only had played it for 3 minutes, I probably didn't even stream it. I'm trying to think, like, was I streaming 2022, August? I think that's what it said. That was like the last time I purchased it. I don't remember playing it, you know. I had to, but I just don't remember. minds on or reacting to a message I sent them. I like how like that's like a form of a response. And you know what? I ain't even tripping about it. I know I've seen that somewhere on social media where it's all like people, they said that oh, if you react to somebody's message, that's not a response. It's more than it. It's at least letting me know that you acknowledge the fact that you sent me a message. I would rather see that than to see like red at this time. I'm like, dang, I can't even get that. To me, it's just like we live in a day and age where like that's a thing. If I can't even get a reaction on the message, I'm like, nah, fam. That's wild. It's like, I think I talked on that before, but I'm like, nah, man. I gotta let it known. I gotta let any and everybody know. It's like reacting, at least for me, it's more than enough. It's a lot better than seeing it like, oh, message read at this time, and I'm like, dang, I can't even get a response. I can't even get not even so much as a response, but a reaction. Like, they have made messaging easier, and I can't even get the easiest form of a mess or a response. That's wild. Because some messages don't really require a response. Like, if I send somebody a meme, I don't want you to send me a paragraph back talking about the meme. You just say, like, put like a laughing emoji or something. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. They like the meme. Like, I know you probably ain't really laughing. It probably, like, made us, like, you know, cracked a smile. But, I mean, I don't think nobody really be cracking up laughing and no meme. But it might crack a smile like that. That inner them is laughing. Just see. Or it's just a bunch of reactions. Okay. Hey, just now finishing the race? That's crazy. I was about to say, like, I was gonna say, like, I would like to drive that car in real life. Then I started thinking back earlier when I was driving in that car and how small it is in the inside, and I'm like, nah. On second thought, I'm good. Like, it looked like a Formula version of that car from Death Proof, a Quentin Tarantino movie. That was a good movie, by the way, for anybody wondering like what Quentin Tarantino movie you should watch over the weekend. Watch that. Well, probably by the time this comes out on YouTube, whatever day it is. Like, go ahead, stream, because I can't say like pop in a DVD or a Blu-ray. Well, I mean, if you can find it somewhere on DVD or Blu-ray, then yeah, old-fashioned way. But if not, I don't even think they don't even really have. I think the only movie that they have on a streaming service of Quentin Tarantino's is Django. What's this car trying to do? It's like, man, get out the way. Going back and forth on the road. I swear they be doing that crap on purpose. Should have spun them out. a second because I was gonna ask a friend a question. Alright, let's get back to this race. I'm quick with my typing. I use both my thumbs. I know some people might just use one thumb, but I'm like, nah. If I'm trying to hurry up and send a message, yeah, I gotta use both my thumbs. Wait, which way? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, which way do I go? Why didn't I have that wall closer to like the where you had to enter it? Cause I'm like, fam, if I went down that cut that like that, what do they call it? I can't even think of the name of it. The pit stop. There we go. I don't know why I was about to call it like something that involved cut. But I just remember times before when I've driven through that pit stop by mistake. And that was more so in the older Forzas. Almost lost a race for me with that thing. I keep forgetting that Y is not the look backwards button. That sun's extra bright though. I mean, dang. Sun ain't gotta be that bright. Look like a nuclear explosion going off in the distance. I feel like them guys in Oppenheimer when they were testing out that atomic bomb. I'm like, dang, bro, why is it so bright? What kind of back window is that where they got like bolted down with, like, I don't know about that. Cause that window looked thick. It looked like it's a thick window. Like you can punch it and you're gonna mess around and like fracture, if not break your hand. I'm telling you, it's when I'm streaming, recording a podcast episode, or recording a video. Then be the main times I be getting messages, or when I'm asleep at night. But while I'm alert and I'm like on my phone, the only thing that I'm doing is playing Monopoly Go. Nothing else. Like when somebody messages me while I'm like not busy, I'm like, oh wow, this is like, how do I respond? Like what do I do? I'm usually busy. Like I'm not busy. I'm like, dang, I actually can respond to this message. I'm putting out such a bad influence. Going in, like, oh yeah, guys, it's like, you know, respond to messages while driving. Please don't do that. Don't listen to the words that I say. Don't text and drive. Don't end up in a ditch or flipped off up in a tree. I'm telling you, man, like they need to make the chat thing or like the text part of the phone bigger. Cause it's like you be wanting to like say something, you know, positive, but it's like, fam, how can a message be taken serious if you almost like send a laughing emoji? It's like you say something nice and then you put a laughing emoji at the end of it. Nah, bro. Like they gonna have to make that thing like, or like a countdown or something. Like message is about to send in 5, 4, and then you can hurry up and cancel. Because I'm telling you, there's going to be a day where somebody like, oh man, my pet rock just died. I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, with a laughing emoji at the end. Like, come on, bro. Somebody text me talk about a pet rock that died. I honestly wouldn't respond. It's like, fam, there's this place called The Beach. Go there. You can get you about 100 rocks and go home. That actually aggravates me. Like, if somebody were to text me some stuff like that, because it's like, fam, are you serious? Like, you know, I don't think we'll ever be able to determine whether a rock is dead or alive, but, you know, I mean, things ignoring you. It's like, it ain't even like, it ain't got no emotions. It's just a rock. Like rock is a nickname for something. I'm like, I'm sorry, but if we talking on the same rock and it ain't Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like, I mean, we talking on like a rock that you can get like a bag of them at Lowe's, and the fact that you can buy rocks at Lowe's is insane. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know about that. I definitely would check on that frame. Like, nah, you got some stuff going on. This honestly would be the dream though, just racing my friends. We got some like nice cars and stuff. I would 100% do this in real life. Maybe not like with a fast car, but like a car that can, like, you know, good speed and good handling. I can do 200 in this car, but I think it can do 200, but it's just I gotta find like the time and place to do 200. You know, for a racing game, like the visuals is nice in this Forza. I mean, the visuals are always nice in Forza, but I mean, I feel like this one, like, even with the Ferris wheel, like, they went all out on the Ferris wheel. That ain't even something that you can get on in this game. That actually would be cool, though. If they man, I'm telling you, like, the stuff that they can do with Forza, they should have, like, a tournament, but they should also have it where you can be, like, a viewer. And then, like, oh, that actually would be sick. Where it's, like, some of the most popular people in the Forza community but you can like go and get you a ticket for like one of the seats in the bleachers. So it's like it's on some like real life stuff, and then you can use your credit in the game to buy you a ticket, and it'd be like 10 credits, 20 credits, however much they want to charge. Bro, I'm telling you, man, if I'm gonna be a millionaire by the time I'm like 40, because I'm saying, like, if some companies actually picked up on some of the stuff that I be talking about, bro, I'm telling you. I know people probably ask that question, like, you ain't worried that somebody would like steal your idea. The funny thing is that all I need to do is timestamp this. So today is July 28, 2024. If somebody does decide to steal the idea, all I just gotta do is just share this stream and be like, yeah, like I talked on this all the way back in 2024. So they could try to take the idea, but overall though, it's like, yeah, that's, you know, we all know who was the originator. But I'm saying, like, Microsoft, I think we might have a good idea. At least, like, they just need to do more, because I know they wouldn't do it with this Forza, but with the new Forza, you gotta add more tracks, you gotta add more cars, and you just gotta add, like, more things to do in the game. Because I feel like there ain't nothing to do. I feel like Forza Motorsport 4 had more content than this new Forza. And we're talking on a game that's like, it ain't even equal to the games that are out today, but it's like still, it's just, to me, that's crazy how games back then got more content than the games now. I think I bought this Forza. I think it was dang it, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to turn with my inner 3 because it's like I went to scratch my eyebrow. I was getting ready to say something. I completely forgot. But overall though, Microsoft, I think that would actually be cool. And then they have it where it's all like a VIP thing where you could be in the Ferris wheel. It's like the question is, would I want to be the fan, or would I want to be one of the racers? Cause it's like I would like to do the event, but then at the same time, like I wouldn't mind just, you know, just sitting in the crowd, chilling. I'm hearing fireworks. Some of this cold. It ain't like as cold. I sure forgot that I had this water. I can't wait for when it gets like cold outside, cause I'm gonna just straight up just freeze my body. I'm gonna just I like wait till it gets like it's snowing outside, and then just get me some cold water and just drink it. I'm be shivering this winter. Of course I'm gonna buy this Lambo. Why would I not? Let's see what other games I can play. Dang, it's just crazy though to think I'm almost done with this game. But like, look, it's just crazy to me how they only pretty much, this is all that they had for like the first Forza, or not first, but the new Forza. Like, it's just that, and then here it is, they got all this. Maybe as the time goes on, like, they might add more stuff to the game, like the game might overall, you know, it's just fresh. But I just think that they should add more content to the game. I ain't never seen a game lack so much content before, but yeah, Forza, the new Forza, it just lacks way too much content. I don't even think they don't even have it, fam. That's crazy. They don't even have it like it's the most popular game. That's wild. Valorant, that game is just, I don't even know why they would release that on console. That game is not ready for no console. I keep forgetting to download this game. Instead of downloading Valorant, I should downloaded Still Wakes the Deep on here. I was about to say, I'm like, dang, did they have removed the game that quick? They don't have, like, this game came out last year. Dang, bruh, it's like this game is sitting at like 2.5 stars. That's crazy, man. Forza is like, in my opinion, like the game is good, but it's just, man, it lacks content. Like they just adding cars, but it's like, bro, I'm not trying to play a game for no cars. I'm trying to play it for the tracks. Like that's crazy. They got this game half off, and it's supposed to be a new game. Let's just, I just want to see some of the reviews real quick. But that's just crazy to me that this game got 2.5 stars. Let's just see something most recent. 4K bugs, 60 bad drive, pretty good. Compared to Gran Turismo. So this is pretty good. Everyone complains about this game. Just so upset they can't play. GT7 prospect probably making this. Listen to negative reviews. Goated. Modern fun cars, please. Get steer after first race. I wouldn't know, say that the game is bug. I know it's bug. I think it's buggy on whatchamacallit, PC, but not on console. On console, it actually plays good. I think I'm gonna play something off of my 360. Let's see what games I can play. I think I might play Project Gotham Racing, the first one. I think I could play the first one. If I can't, then oh well. And I can. I just know that Xbox or Microsoft, they would make bank if they were to come out with a thing. They're all like, all the Project Gotham games have been remastered, and we're gonna re-release them on console. I'm telling you right now, like that would, like, we would be chilling. Those are completed, okay. See 3 roads there. Wait a minute. I'm gonna. I'll go with that dark blue. That dark blue look alright. Didn't Ski Mask just make a song called Shibuya? And it's like when you play this game on the 360, like you played on the OG Xbox, you ain't seeing all of this. Like me getting the 360 again, and I should have just kept the one that I originally had. I'm like, man, that's honestly the, you know, it's like, but just getting it again, like I'm a little salty at the fact that I did get rid of my 360 in all the games. Like if I had known back then what I know now about gaming, I definitely would have kept all my stuff. It's just, to me, it's like, man, you know, you just think like, oh, okay, gaming is evolving, like they're coming out with better stuff. Like you're not gonna want to play no old games. Like they're gonna come out with better games just to find out that they're not, and then it's like, well, why did I get rid of all my stuff? I know now though, it's all like with all these old games I've been getting, like, unless it's a game that I just don't care for, like, getting rid of, like, I didn't play it, beat it, did everything that I needed to do to it and stuff, that would be the only way I would get rid of it. But I have to say, for the most part, I'm keeping all the games that I got. Like, there are some games that I do plan on getting rid of just because I don't care for, you know, playing them, or they have made me upset, but other than that, I'm like, nah, man. Like this, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping the Project Gotham racing games. To put the cover up. Is there like laps that I gotta do, or is it just? I ain't saying nothing about no laps, so. Oh, this is a timer thing. A bronze medal and I passed up 5 cars? That's crazy. Dang, I can't even use those colors? That's crazy. I don't know about green Mercedes. It just look off. I know there's probably people that haven't played this game in years. They're probably all like, bro, it's like, how did you get this game without having to spend $5,000 on it? Because it just trips me out. What are they doing? It just trips me out how, like, there's places out there, like Amazon, for an example. You got people on there charging, like, crazy amounts for games. Like, there's some games where it's like, okay, like, they're not charging a whole lot for it. But then there's other games where it's like, nah, bro, you guys are crazy for charging that much for a game. I'm still tripping off of Test Drive Unlimited too, and somebody charging like $500 for that game. Ain't no way I'll spend that much on no game. Not on no game where it's just a game. Like, it ain't coming with no DLCs, and ain't coming with no. That's another thing that I had seen today. I seen that the PlayStation VR headset costs more than the PlayStation itself. Like, maybe I seen that before, and it just didn't really hit me until yesterday. But yeah, I saw that yesterday, and I was like, nah, bro, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal for a VR headset, an accessory, to cost more than the platform that it's meant for. And you can only use that accessory for that platform. I'm telling you, man, gaming is in a weird time right now. It's in a extreme weird time. $499 for a PlayStation 5, but $549 for the VR headset. The math ain't mathing. I know that much. Now I can look backwards. Until we're like in like San Francisco or something. Can you not look back? Oh, there you go. I'm like, dang, what's the button to look backwards? I think I'm gonna play a little bit of Project Gotham Racing 2. And I'm gonna go ahead and call it with this stream. It's messed up how it's like you can't get achievements for the OG Xbox games. I remember I had looked that up when I was thinking about Bro, I know I need to get me some rest, cause I almost I was getting ready to put the disc down and then try to like hold the case to the console. Like, what am I doing? I like how Microsoft, they was on a good thing too with making these games. Like, they made 4 of them, and then they just said, "Nah, we're done. We're gonna go ahead and work on something else." I think it had a lot to do with the fact though that they started working on Forza, and then they're like, "Nah, we ain't gonna work on these games no more." Wait, can that not change? Them the only colors. I guess I'll go with that. I should see how much these games are going for though. 'Cause I already know there's probably some people out there charging crazy prices for them. It's like, oh yeah, man, it's a limited edition copy. Like, they didn't come out with no limited editions of no Project Gotham Racing. It's like, bro, that's a $10 game. Like that? No, I ain't paying no $5,000 for no game. They're like, oh yeah, that was the sale price. Here's the full price. Full price is like $20,000. Because he somehow, whoever it is, they somehow, some way managed to get a copy, the very, very first copy ever made. And I'm like, bro, I don't care about all that. I'm just trying to play a game. See, like, that's a nice thing to do. You move out the way. You see a car speeding, you move out the way. You don't drive out in front of the car. Forza, they're like, nah, we different. We're gonna drive out in front of you. Why is my character wearing like a... Is that supposed to be like a purple? What's up with... Excuse me, with the helmet? Like, that's just not fitting. That's the only helmet available? I mean, they have no other helmets. Like, that was the only one. Huh. I mean, I guess. You know, it's like safety first, but fashion, that's last. I look like matching. I ain't gonna match with this car. I'm gonna match with my imagination. You can tell bro got wild imagination. Alright, okay. right back in control. Alright, so I was wrong. They do drive out in front of you. Maybe that's just a Microsoft thing. They're all like, all their characters in the game gotta be like mad aggressive. Like a blue, like a aqua blue. I'm like, bro, what kind of helmet is that? I'm like, what you out here wearing? I guess I'll use this car. Oh, this car is even faster. What's up with the colors? Well, my character's clothes ain't even matching, so it's like I might as well just get me some old just random car, random color. But it's like, you just can't erase games like this from gaming history. Like, it might have not been the biggest racing game. I don't know. Maybe it was, and I just wasn't paying attention to it. But it's like, games like this, you just can't erase from history. Like, I hope one day Microsoft realizes, like, these were good games. And, you know, I think a lot of people in the racing community, like, imagine, my thing is this. I know it ain't gonna cost that much just to, you know, get a disc version of this game. I'm pretty sure they can somehow, some way copy it over to PC if they don't already have the files. But I'm pretty sure it's like, it would be good for business if they were to re-release these games. Because it's like, you gotta think about it, like the cars that they got in here, I'm pretty sure they ain't still making these cars, and that's probably one of the reasons why they couldn't. Well, I don't know how that overall would work, but still though, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, come on, bruh. Like, y'all can re-release these games. Add some achievements. I'm saying, if Rockstar can remaster. No, here's the thing. And I feel like that just really opened up the door and opportunity for like other video games to get a remaster. But it's like, if Rockstar can remaster Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice Cities, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, have all the original characters, all the original music, all that stuff, I'm pretty sure that these games can be remastered too. Because it's like, it's racing games. Like, my thing is this: if I own like Ford, and Microsoft calls me up all like, hey, you know, can we get your blessings on re-releasing this game and having the Ford Mustang or whatever in the, I'm like, yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, like, how is that, like, how's that messing me up? It's like, it's a video game. It's not like, I mean, like, what's the, I just don't get that. Like, a Microsoft executive would have to explain that to me, because I'm like, I don't understand. And I would have to sit down and talk with, like if it is like a car thing manufacturer where they're all like, no, we don't want our old cars, and I'm like, well, then why would you even make the cars? My thing is this: if I come out with a car, it's like, I want it to be, you know, broadcast in places. I think I am gonna do this last race. I feel like I said that for the last race. If I did, I'm gonna play one more race. One more race. I'm gonna call it a night. So I can feel my eyes getting heavy. And try to record some voiceover videos and some TikToks. And after that, closing my eyes and I'm napping. What are y'all doing? That's one thing I feel like I ain't got better at, is playing video games like while being tired but not falling asleep. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've done that before, and with racing games. So I have gotten better with that, I have to say. Because I'm telling you, there are some days, I think there is even days where I did that while streaming. I already know I did it with back before I was like into like doing gaming videos and streams and stuff. Like, I can vividly remember me playing Forza and falling asleep while racing. So, I'm telling you, man, it's like, with racing games, that's what I'm all like, nah. If the day when I have kids, and if they're into video games, I'm definitely gonna be like, nah, just play about 20-30 minutes of Forza. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna feel like that you just went like 9 to 10 rounds with Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. You are going to be feeling tired. I like it though. But that was a quick race. That's probably why if I did save for that other race, I was probably all like, nah, man, that was a quick race. But that was fun though. I feel like it's been a minute since I played Project Gotham Racing 1 and 2. I just don't get how like the back of the case, like somebody must have had a dog when they had that game, because I'm like, bro, that just doesn't even make any sense. How the case get badly damaged like that. That's wild. But let's go ahead, find somebody to raid if I can. And I can't. Alright, so anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that stopped by tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream.